Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I haven't been here for a minute, and I know that. I was recovering from a surgery, and I'm fine, but it took me a minute to get back on camera. I was able to do my hand videos, but I'm so grateful for your patience, and I'll be putting both videos up going forward. I missed the new moon, so I want to get to that. Gemini, please watch your sun sign, your rising, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Gemmy, I missed you. Oof, and you got a lot of thoughts going on. You've got so much thinking going on that I can hear it from here. Just a lot of like talking everywhere. Lots of active Gemini minds right now, and just particularly in November, where you receive an eclipse on November 19th in your 12th house. And this is the sector of the mind, the subconscious mind, mental agility, intuitiveness, psychic ability, dream life, dream activity. Gemini, this full moon lunar eclipse occurs at 27 degrees of Taurus on the 19th of November, and it is conjunct Uranus in Taurus, which actually creates a lot of redirection, and you're thinking things mentally back and forth, thinking of changing things up entirely, closing the door on a way of being or something that you are participating in, and moving into a completely 180 new direction or path. And due to the moon and the sun being 180 degrees across the wheel the week of Thanksgiving, Gemini is seeing something, they're aware of something that's not working for them, so they can be realigned to make something work for them. I skipped over the new moon. I'm going back. November 4th, the new moon was at 12 degrees of Scorpio. And this new moon occurred in your health sector and in your planning sector. Maintenance, routine, scheduling, regimen, health, work, service, and well-being. This new moon was conjunct and is conjunct Mars through, Mars is here, conjunct the new moon, but will be in the 6th house through December 13th. There was a lot of activity here and the drive to get moving. Gemini wants to work it out, wants to work the physical body out, the mental body. You're wanting to rid of excess weight, thoughts, baggage. Oh God, I heard, this is effed up, but I just heard this and it was the word blubber. And that's not a personal attack. I know that shoot, I need to lose weight. We all do. But I'm getting that Gemini has like a extra, what is the right message? An extra suit of protection on them so they don't get too hurt. Meaning, I think this is more figuratively, that you don't want to get hurt in relationships, so you're wearing some extra pounds to protect yourself. This is the month to shed them. And please forgive me for saying that word blubber. It reminds me of a Judy Blume book I read when I was 8 years old. It wasn't a judgment call. It's just a word I heard. And it feels like a suit that you're wearing. Gosh, I sound crazy. I'm moving forward. I just think everything's trimming up. You're relieving yourself of what's unnecessary. Okay, because not all of this weight is stuff that's literal pounds. Okay, so this message is coming through that, yes, it could be literal weight, but it's more about what you're really holding on to here that you can't let go of in order to make things easier for yourself. Oof, that was like I went a really long distance to get that to get that message out. But if anyone's going to understand me, Gemmy, it's going to be you, because we rock the same way. So this new moon set up the path for Gemini to get moving, because Mars is a fire lit under your butt. Mercury's here. You want to talk about what you're up to. You're expressing like, look, this is my new thing. I'm going to do this, this, and this to take care of myself. I'm going to do this. And it helps Gemini convince themselves that this is what's really going down. So talk it out. You've got Venus entering Capricorn on November 5th through December 18th. We love this because that's our sex and intimacy sector. Venus here is like devotion energy, devotion, attraction, intimacy, love, privacy, security and shared resources. Yes, this could absolutely affect your money. And what I just got was that, don't forget, this could be about work too. And this is a boost to your income because Venus smooths and soothes the sector she transits over, and the 8th house has to do with who's paying you, who's invested in you, Gemmy, and who your investors are, and who's cutting you checks. Venus says, let's make this easier through December 19th. And it also connects you to female support in business and property. So your realtors could be female and more successful right here for you, and or banking advisors, financial advisors go to the females only because Venus represents the feminine, and that's in one of your major money sectors. Okay, I talked about the full moon eclipse, November 19th. That's the week where you are downloading like crazy. This eclipse occurs in the 12th house. To be forewarned is to be forearmed, Gemini. I wouldn't get behind a wheel to drive anywhere from 11:17 to 11:21, only because you're eclipsed in the sector that represents the subconscious mind. And in general, when the human body experiences an eclipse with the moon and the sun perfectly at a 180-degree opposition in our universe, we're out of our body. We're being eclipsed. We're out of body and we're realigning to adjust, sorry, I slammed the table, to adjust ourselves and life paths. And driving is like you're on autopilot. I just really wouldn't do anything too risky in that time period because you're kind of, you're not seeing things so clearly. You're listening, you're concentrating. So it's hard to, Gemini is a multitasker, but in those 4 days, it might be hard for you to do multiple things at once. So just stay alert and keep in mind all drivers are being eclipsed, not just Gemmy. You're just getting it in the sector that governs the mind. So you're not as focused over those days with what you're doing, one thing at a time. I'm having a hard time getting messages out. It's okay. We're going to move forward. On November 21st, the sun enters Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is your polar opposite sign, and that is your marriage sector. That is your relationship, monogamous partnership sector. The sun is there through December 21st, and Mercury transits into this same sector November 24th through December 13th. Gemini is defining their relationship or ships, and Mercury here is an over-analysis of your partnerships or partnership, your marriage, who you're connected to in a deep way. This isn't the dating sector. This is about commitment and significant others. You have a lot on your mind, and Mercury is the mental planet. It's also the communicative planet, so you're expressing what you require or what you are aiming for here. And I think you are turning towards a relationship in the last week or two of November and all of December. Let's see what's here in your cards, Gemmy. And if you want a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. We can get to it. You can select your appointment time yourself on my site, and I can check out your chart for the last quarter of this year and look into 2022. Okay. Wow, Gemmy, the Chariot's the first card out. Victory right out the gate. This is the card that says success. And what you move forward with you'll succeed in. The Chariot could be also travel and movement forward in general. Moving forward, Gemini. Let's see what else is here. Queen of Cups. This is a water sign energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And let's see what else they have to say about this Court card. Oh, and the Chariot is also the major arcana card that represents Cancer, the Cancerians, and this is also a Cancer energy. So we have to see what that means. And more cups. Not everything can be seen until it is downloaded. The eclipse is really important for you because this is saying, look, the subconscious mind is the unknown. The mind wants to know. In sweet time, in divine timing, you will get this awareness. You'll get your revelation with this eclipse in the psychic sector. It'll be so strong. It feels like it's going to be an intuitive dream, a lucid dream, a vivid premonition. You know, when you look at something and then you go into a little bit of a trance and your eyes get blurry and then things cross in your vision? That is a kind of moment where something can come right through in your mind and where you're just still enough to not even really know why you're seeing double, and then you can either hear something or you just get an image. I know not everyone can do that, but try to still and quiet your mind. Gemini, I know that is hard, but try. Because you have to, you know, you run extremely high on anxiety and restlessness, and it's hard for you to get to sleep unless you knock yourself out. So your mind is overactive. You're going to have to use some energy to work your body out in order to be tired at the end of the night. And don't rush what needs to be figured out. Allow for the space and time for your awareness to come, okay? You're not behind. You're right on time. You're always right on time. If you were supposed to be somewhere else, you'd be there. Okay, Gemmy, I hope this was helpful. If you want a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. Happy Thanksgiving. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.